Welcome to my awesome health journey. I'm Brett Dupree, and this has been a very good week for me. For one, we did oh man, I forgot the word, benchmark, and I didn't participate at Orange Theory. Well, I did it, but I didn't want to put in my time because my hamstring's still bothering me, and it's just not good for my mental health. I've learned. I like to see improvement, and if I was 100% and I just haven't improved, I think that's different. But if it's because I'm hurt and can't give it my all, it just doesn't help my brain. And so, well, I did pretty good. I did 0.62 on 12 minute without holding on to the rail, and my best is 0.68 miles in 12 minutes. Um, uh, so yeah, for the most part, I'm actually happy with it since today I did a full 0.62 as well on the 14-minute one at 4%, which is about the same. So my hamstring is still not 100%, but it's getting better. I am playing around more with hills and stuff. The big news this week is my doctor's appointment I went to yesterday. I got my blood pressure. It was 124 over 68. I don't know if I ever had 68 diastolic or whatever the lower one number is. I don't think I was ever that low. And that's pretty much what it should be for a man my age. And the 124, when I was looked it up afterwards, like man in their 40s, what should it be? Well, generally, man in their 40s about 124. So I had a normal blood pressure, which I guess might be low. Since I went to the doctor, I forgot to ask because I'm on Losartan. I'll wait till the 20th. That's my next, or 16th. I'm talking with my other doctor. I'll talk to her about that. Of seeing lowering that dose. But yeah, but I also weighed 347 at the doctor, which is fine. Well, fine in the sense where it's like I want to weigh less, but I'm happy that I'm still going down and still less. So it's 126 pounds overall since I began this journey. And yeah, being in the 340s again. I think the last time I was in the 340s was during my freak out. I call it my freak out because that's when I was doing intermittent fasting, where I would have like 2 weeks, I think was my longest, where all I had was bulletproof coffee and like heavy cream. I was just eating fat. And if I ate anything solid, it was a pickle. And I call it my freak out because I think I weighed myself in a week. Like 1 week I weighed like 346, 347. The next week I weighed like 334. And I know I dropped weight fast, but I was like, holy crap, I just lost 10 pounds in a week. That seems like too much. I was expecting 340 something. I was like almost 10 pounds more less than I thought. I just freaked out and kind of like, this doesn't feel healthy. But this time, while kind of slow, this weight loss has been completely healthy. I've been losing about 0.75 pounds a week, and it has been accelerating. I think I'm up to 0.8 something pounds a week at this point, which isn't as fast as I would like. Especially when other on Manjaro are losing like 86 pounds in like a year, and I'm losing that in 2 years. But I do know that this is better for my body. I know rapid weight loss is hard on the body, and so this slow, steady weight loss I know is better. But man, I do wish it was faster because I want to weigh less. 340s is a good weight for me. 330s is even better, of course. 330s is one of my favorite weights. It's funny because that's the weight I started CrossFit in 2012. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm 330. And I started CrossFit. And now that's my goal. It's just perspective is always weird for me. But yeah, so I'm really happy with my doctor. I also decided I want to GM more. I really enjoy being a game master. Kind of signed up to be a Westmarch campaign GM for Legend in the Mist, but we'll see if that actually goes off. They tried to start it in October and it didn't happen, so we'll see if it happens now. I just did it on a whim, but I want to do more one shots. My goal is to try to get one going off next week. I'll probably not have enough time because I want to read the book and then I want to read the one shot for this Legend in the Mist. But I think those type of games are better. But I just like the creative outlet, and It's just a way to use my skills that I've learned in life coaching and in Toastmasters in a new creative way. I don't know if I'm ever going to be a person who gets up and talks in front of people and inspires people for a living, but I can continue to work on those skills in fun and easy ways. Game play is a way we learn as human beings. Plus, there's something special about telling stories. That's just something ingrained in us as human beings. It's how we supposed to teach our kids. It's how we're supposed to learn. Even as adults, I believe there's just something about a person telling a good story that's just satisfying. It's just, I think, ingrained in us. But to be part of that, I think, is important. Also, just mental health. My mental health is going really well. One thing I've learned is the person I was talking to 2 weeks ago about my mind is learning how to just accept that's how my mind works. When I talk about like those thoughts of rejection that come into my mind, and like, she asked me, am I really fine? And it's just like, yeah, that's just what my brain does. We're all different people. Years of worrying about rejection stuff just makes my brain think rejective thoughts. And it's my job to put power on it. Something happened that kind of bothered me and is just causing my brain to ruminate. And I just have to go, oh, that's what my brain does. My brain ruminates. My brain wants to really talk and think through an issue. And when I get to like, what's my action? And my action is just, just let it go. And then my brain will pick it up again. And in the past, I'd be like, why are you worrying about this? And I would let it bother me. But now I just realize my brain needs to process things. That's just what it does. My brain just works different than other brains. And I don't know if I really need to be diagnosed because like I'm 47, person who thinks about his brain all the time. When I listen to someone on TikTok talk about like bottom down processing and bottom up processing, and I realize, yeah, I'm a bottom up processor. Like the way she was like, oh, and bottom up processors think this, and this. I'm like, holy crap, that is how my brain works. And I'm like, I don't think I feel like I need a doctor to tell me that's how my brain works. I think I can just recognize my brain. I think the only reason why I would need a diagnosis is if I don't know, if I need something, a special accommodation at my job, or something like that. That's the only thing I can really think of in my life right now. But it's just accepting the things that happen, I think is the most important thing I've learned in life. That's, I think, like I was thinking to myself, I was working out today with my hamstring. The reason my hamstring hurts is because I just didn't accept what happened. I let my ankle to go on too long. I should have slowed down, but I got caught up in the things that weren't important, which was how fast I was walking, which is the numbers and my improvement. I want to improve, but that's not the important thing. The important thing is that I get healthy. The important thing that I continue to move. The important thing is that I move 3 times a week. I continue to get healthy. I continue to work on myself. The numbers are a bonus, a way to keep me excited, a way to keep me going, a way to keep me, give me something to focus on. But when it becomes my focus is when I get in a situation where I hurt my ankle, I hurt my hamstring. I should have start walking without holding onto the rail at 3 miles an hour, which was my original plan, but I just got too caught up in the numbers. I should have slowed down and spent 2 weeks to a month, maybe in 3 months for my ankle to not hurt, because now 3 months on my hamstring. All I did was push the problem into the future by not dealing with the problem now. That's why I'm thinking, well, like, the thing that I've done the best in this weight loss journey is accepting the reality of the situation. I'm able to work out because I recognize I think it's hard and I don't really like it, but I still need to do it. I'm able to go to yoga, and yes, it's hard. I don't need to like it. I just want to do it and feel the good effects. I don't need to like it. I don't need to tell myself I need to like it. I need to just do it. That's the important part, is doing it. I'm done it for 6 months now. That's another thing I realized this week. It's my 6-month anniversary in yoga, and I'm better for it. My hips are better. My legs are better. I can grab the bottom of my toes. It's great. So just accepting the reality of my situation and moving forward, I think it's just the way I need to live my life, and accepting how my brain works, accepting just how I am, and work with it. And I think that's just the way to be. Anyways, I'm at my 10-minute mark. I love you for who you are. Thank you for all your support. And as always, you are worthy.